Hello everybody and welcome back to Citizen Sleeper. We had a lot of crazy stuff happen last time and we're kind of a mercenary now. We're trying to track someone down, but also we used up our ship mines to help out with that ship, so that's what led to that. And they said that if we find him, we'll get 200 cryo. And here's the thing, with this game, I guarantee that when we find him, he's probably gonna make us feel bad for wanting the money, but I really want the money, but we need money for more ship mines, so we're probably gonna try and hunt him down. But, we also want to, find the mushrooms and do other stuff. I would really like to finish our new house if I could. I bet we could actually get stuff done in there. I think I only need one more scrap for that, but I don't have it right now, so let's go back to the container we call our bed. End the cycle. See what happens tomorrow. Okay. Oh, those are some good rolls. All right, let's double check. Is anything going on around here? I can't work on there. Okay, the merchants are gone. Over here, they're gone. How's the bar looking? Okay, pretty close. Oh, I might be able to finish helping Lem and Mina. That's right. Yadigan Dispensary, the Ort Exchange. We could get some money here, possibly. Minus 19 or plus 11. We'll think about it, Yeah, let's help Lem and Mina. Let's finish helping Lem and Mina. Mina leads you on a winding tour of the block, chatting to the neighbors and collecting snacks. For a while, you forget about everything else. Yes! She's asleep, whispers Lem, creeping back out of the tiny unit's bedroom, sliding the door shut as he does. You're perched at a thin bar in the main room, the slate in front of you still glowing with Mina and your drawings from a cycle spent together. There's a ring, the only world Mina has known, with stick figures standing along its edge. The tall one is you. Drink? Asks Lem, producing a worn-looking bottle of Girol from under the bar, its contents glowing amber in fluorescent light. Sure! Lem nods and glugs a few fingers into a couple of metal tumblers, then sits down with you at the bar. Cheers, he offers, and you clink the metal containers together. You know, we actually have something to celebrate this time around. Lem gives you a sideways look. I made the assembly team on the side reel. He grins broadly, clearly has been desperate to tell you all cycle. Amazing! Lem holds up a drink. Couldn't have done it without you keeping an eye on little Meanie back there. Lem shifts a little on the stool. He looks uncomfortable. How's our girl doing, Sleeper? I haven't seen her much during these past cycles. She misses her dad, I'll be honest. She cried that one time. Lem looks away. Yeah, he says to no one in particular. The silence stretches out as Lem takes a drink, his eyes fixed on the bedroom door. You okay? He nods. I can't take all the credit for Mina. She isn't actually mine? He gazes into the middle distance. I pulled her off a refugee shuttle out by one of Ember Moons. The colony was falling apart for decades after Solheim collapsed, surviving on next to nothing. Eventually, some of the residents tried to make for the eye on these decrepit old shuttles. He sloshed the drink around in his tumbler. They had no idea what they were doing. The one Mina was on decompressed halfway there. Everyone spaced. The only reason she made it was someone sealed her in a weapon locker. She was ice cold when I reached her. Purple lips. He shivers. Once I picked her up, I wouldn't let go. The medics treated her with me still clinging to her. He takes a drink. Still not sure why. He reaches over and refills his cup. We weren't exactly anybody's heroes, you understand? We were private military, hired in by Conway to protect their claims in the collapse. But once I got Mina, that was it. I quit. Got us dumped here. You saved her? I'm going to sound like an idiot now, but... He sighs. She saved me. That's the truth of it. He looks around the decaying unit, its stained plastic plating and flickering lights. Me, I brought her to this. She was tiny. Too small to know what she lost, but I can't help thinking about it. He rubs his eyes, dark with tiredness. What if our number doesn't come up in the draw, Sleeper? What then? The side reel will sail off without a thought, leaving us here. What kind of life is that for her? I believe in you. You'll make it. Sorry, I know you don't have it any better. He looks at his cup and pushes it away down the bar. This is a celebration, right? Both of us on a team now. Both of us with the chance. Together. We're together. That's right. We hold on together. Imagine all three of us riding the side rail horizon out of here. To a new world. He looks into his glass for a moment. I think I drank this too fast. He laughs. Lem stands up and starts to clear the glasses in the auto wash. I need some sleep, friend. Me too. All right then. He catches your shoulder as you turn to leave. Thank you, sleeper. I mean it. From the both of us. He pats your shoulder, and you slip into the dark out of the walkway, with thoughts of little Mina on your mind. Aww, that was so sweet. He adopted her? That is so sweet. Should I save my upgrade points? I'm gonna save my upgrade points, see if we could get one of the 2s. Although this... yeah, let's save. But aw, that's so sweet. He adopted her and he's trying to make a better life for both of them. That's adorable. Alright, let's see. What would this be? Just once. Yes, people flow out of the overlook, keeping you busy. Your mind drifts to those easy fantasies of just passing through. Alright, the rest are guaranteed successes. So let's go across the Founder's Ferry and see what we can find. So he's gonna be out here somewhere. The wastes. Okay, we could gather scrap here, but I need +1 endure. Can I get that right now? I know I said I'd save them, but it might be worth it. Okay, I can. I could use this possibly to get us a house. Our own unit. Alright, but this is where our little bitch boy's gonna be. So let's see. Oh, it's gonna take a while to track him. Let's see. Plus tracking. This is better. You notice a spike of activity, a vast transfer of information taking place. What is happening out there? We might be able to do this now, actually. I have a good amount. God, but we need money, though, don't we? Who cares? We'll get money if we do this. You notice a spike of activity, yada, yada, yada. Do it again. Or wait. I'll be patient. We'll do this next time. Let's use the last one to work at the bar. Because we can finish that up now. Because we have a guaranteed positive. I'll be patient. Boom. As you start a shift, a crew of salvagers barge in, and the next few hours are a whirlwind of chatter and long pours. They tip well. Alright, that's some good money. And now we got this. The gyral slides from the bottle into the lumpy recycled glass, a pale grassy yellow under the overlook's warm lights. The spacer nods and takes the drink, bringing it up to their face in both hands like an offering bowl. This is the good stuff, the stuff Tala says aged in wooden casks, stored in some closed-off part of the old station, among corroded wires and softly looping systems, though sometimes it's hard to tell if Tala is joking. Either way, you like pouring this stuff. It gets on your fingers, and if you rub them together, you smell the mossy drink, cut through with aniseed, mushrooms, wood, as the alcohol evaporates. You like those who order it, too. The aged girl is kept beneath the bar, open to order only by those who know it's there, like the quiet spacer sitting in the bar right now. I'm gonna be weird. Watch the spacer. They're far enough away that you can freely watch them as you close the bottle and tuck it beneath the bar. You call them a spacer because they bear the hallmarks. Pale, vac-suited, bird-boned, and hunched beneath the weight of the station's spin gravity. But the closer you look, the less you see a type. Pale eyes, almost gray, but kind. Delicate fingers that lightly drum the bar as if it was an instrument. A shock of black hair almost covering a forehead scar. Scars are something you've learned to value. They're what marks out your body from the hundreds, maybe thousands, who knows, of similar models that rolled out of SNR's biolabs. You find yourself rubbing one on your forearm, a rough little split, something that on good days you might think of as a mark of defiance. Suddenly you hear a heavy clunking at the door. It creaks open and a huge cylindrical metal tank tumbles through, slamming into the floor. Shit! Tala breezes in from behind, a whirl of hair and bright eyes. Shit, shit, shit! Tala? Sleeper! She ducks behind the bar and comes over. Can you help me with this? You look at the huge metal tank suspiciously. You know what? I'm not asking questions, I'm coming. You come around the bar and get to one side of the tank. Okay, says Tala. On my count. 1, 2, 3. You both heave the tank up to a standing. Somehow, you hold it in place, struggling to keep it steady. Where's this going? I'm not asking any questions. I'm down. In the back, comes a voice from behind the tank. Somehow you manage to lug the huge thing into the back room where you place it in one corner, dwarfing the rest of its contents in the cramped space. As you do, you hear a crunch. You stand back and look at the expired rations oozing out from under the tank. Oh, shit. Tala looks at you apologetically. I know you liked those. It's okay. You push the crushed rations to one side. That's the end of that. Tala looks exhausted and rubs her shoulders. Francis, I swear to... Francis? Francis, I mentioned him already. My guy on the door deals with suppliers. Tall. She sighs. He was supposed to be back from Intines up in the Greenway by now. Back with our girl. She leans against the tank. Seems like he got lost again, or joined the Haifa commune. We need that girl. There's 4 other bars near here, and spacers sure as hell don't come to the Overlook for the ambiance. She looks through the open door to check if anyone can hear her. She knocks on the hollow tank. So I'm taking matters to my own hands. She smiles. Welcome, sleeper, to the Overlook Distillery. You look around the dank back room. Need some work? She picks up some paint flaking at the metal walls. Well, I might need some help, though. She shrugs. You up for it? She knocks on the tank again. Could be fun. Sure, why not? Okay, she grabs you by the shoulders. I'm excited. She turns around and looks at the tank. I reckon we chop this thing in half. One half for fermentation and the other we turn into a still. We also need to gather the ingredients. She turns back and looks at you. You look more like a chopper than a gatherer. She smiles. So how about you build the still and a tub while I work on the rest? Oh wait, sleeper, I have an idea. Tala is grinning now and it's making you nervous. To make up for the rations. How about we put a kitchen in here too? A kitchen? Uh-huh, I've always wanted to serve food. She turns back to the tank. This is going to be great, she says to herself. You look at the dented tank in the bare room. At least she has a vision. Tala nudges you out the back room and closes the door. As you go back to the bar, you hear banging and thumping again. The spacer finishes up their drink and nods in your direction as they leave. You can't quite tell if it's a gesture of sympathy or good luck. So much for a quiet shift. Oh! So now, bar shift, and we can build the still. Oh my god, look at that. There's so much for that. Alright, we'll work on that later. But now we can salvage for scrap tomorrow, and then probably finish up our little derelict unit over here. And then who knows? But let's go to bed for now. We have some hunting to do tomorrow. Fucking hound dog over here. Oh, we also need food. That might be a thing. Okay. Oh, okay, those rolls aren't the best, but they're good enough for one thing that I want to do. Which is you. How much would this be? 100% positive. Let's get Ashton. Hey, baby. The trail ahead extends deep into the overgrown section of the Greenway. At far end of the ring, where the long, lazy curve of the Greenway becomes a shattered landscape of the wastes, things are oddly quiet. Ahead stands a vast farm stack, broken from its axis by rust or force, and lying amongst the overgrown landscape is an ancient temple. It is stained with moss and algae, flows of green running out from its broken tank like a frozen, brackish tide. This is where Ashton is hiding. You're pretty sure. All your intuition points to the shadows beneath the collapsed superstructure. You roll the comm headset Ankita gave you in your palm. Oh god, is something gonna happen if I do this? 200 cryo! Ah! You slip the headset into your ear and it fizzes with static. After a few moments, you hear Ankita. Sleeper, have you located the target? A doubt enters your mind. Can you be sure he's there? Oh. Yeah, come now. Copy, hold tight until I get there. The static cuts out, the channel dead. You hold your position and watch the trail. Ahead the stars wheel in motion with the eye and your mind wanders. You try to imagine what this place looked like before the collapse. All ordered rows of crops, corporate pleasure gardens, growing farm stacks. Now it is a wilderness, a strange overgrown biosphere bordered by the void of space. You smile despite everything. It seems like an improvement. Sleeper, Ankita's hiss brings you out of your reverie. He's in the collapsed stack? I think so. She gives you a look. You better be right. Well, there's no way I'm following that trail. If he's up there, he'll have eyes on that for sure. She glances across the landscape. Let's keep to the overgrowth. Work our way around. She heads off towards the central spine of the greenway, with you following close behind. It's slow going there, where the overgrowth meets the metal wall, but is so concealed that you can barely see the glass roof high above. Ankita somehow seems to know where to go. Ankita works her way through a dense undergrowth, pushing aside branches and fronds. It is exhausting, and you desperately want to rest, but Ankita shows no signs of letting up. Up ahead, there's a faint glow from the collapsed stack. Ankita leads you around the side to a broken tank. You both step through the opening, trying to avoid broken glass that sits among the moss and algae. You work your way up the slanted tank. Ankita sets up a deliberate pace. Somewhere, water drips, and you swear you hear birdsong. Hanging plants catch the light, coating the place in pale and sickly green. Ankita reaches the edge of the tank, where it meets the central drum, and holds a hand for you to stop. You inch forward and look over the edge. The vast drum is like a cistern, with plants growing on all sides and wet mossy islands at its base. It's beautiful, and for a moment you can't see anything but tones of green. Then you see the sleeper. In a faint circle of life, descending down through the drum, the sleeper lies slumped at an odd angle. They're surrounded by crates, and beside them, on one of the mossy islands, there's an object. A cylinder set on a tarp. It's connected to the sleeper's head. You flinch. Are they one of the others? One of the ones that escaped with you? You squint, trying to recognize them. They're twisted, broken open, wrong. You look away. Ankita doesn't look at you. She doesn't look at the sleeper. She fixes her eyes on this object. That's Amber's ship mine, she says, and you suddenly recognize the cylinder. Who is... You turn to Ankita to speak, but she's already gone. She drops off the edge of the tank and lands on one of the mossy islands, her armor letting out a hiss as it absorbs the impact. The shot hits her shoulder piece, the ceramic armor cracking but holding as she braces the impact. She then launches herself forward, the now activated armor launching her across the drum. Another shot goes before she reaches the cover of the crates beside the sleeper. Shit! You hear a shout from one of the tanks on the far wall, and Ankita reaches over and wraps a hand around the thick connection between the ship mind and the sleeper. What is she doing? You better come down here or I'll rip this right out of your head! She screams at the wall of the tank. You shiver at the suggestion. Oh, stop! Don't do this! Quiet, sleeper, Ankita shouts. A shot rips through the moss beside you, filling your vision with green. The shooter must be somewhere on the other side of the tank. Do that again and I swear to God I'll tear your head off, Ankita shouts. Sleeper, you stay down! There's a long pause. All you can hear is the dripping of the water running down the walls of the drum. Then Ashton calls out. I'm coming down, Ankita. Don't do anything stupid for God's sake. He appears at the far side of the drum, stepping through shallow water, rifle raised above his head. Drop the gun, Ankita shouts. He throws it onto the moss. As you lean out to watch, you see him catch your eye, clocking your presence. What are you up to here, Ashton, you sicko? She stands, keeping her sidearm trained on his head. You ripped my ship mine for what? Some freakish experiment? Ashton approaches with shaking hands, his eyes now fixed on the connecting bundle of wires that Ankita still has hold of. Steady, Ankita. It isn't like that. I needed the ship mine. You have to understand. They would have died without it. What are you talking about? I don't give a shit why you ripped my ship mind and crippled my ship. I should have put you down right now. She tightens her grip on the connection. Typical of you, Ankita. No curiosity. Ashton smiles shakily. That's why I never asked for it. For your help. You only look after yourself. He nods at you. That sleeper up there. They're just bait, right? To draw me out. Ankita sucks a breath in. Are you trying to give me more reason to shoot you? I love them, Ankita. Ashton looks at the crumpled sleeper. I love them and they were going to die. I knew you would never understand that. He starts closing the gap between himself and Ankita, slowly inching forward. Don't do that, Ashton, Ankita snarls. Don't do that. Let the wires go, Ankita. Let us go. If you don't get out of my way. He inches closer. Please. I can't let you take it, Ashton. Ankita hardens her stare. You stole it from me. You left me for dead. She shakes her head. You think I'm going to trust you after all of that? I need it, Ankita. I need them to survive. Ashton is in reach of the sleeper now, of Ankita. I'm going to take them now, Ankita. He raises a hand. I'm going to take the ship mind and go. Ankita loosens her grip on the connection a little. Her hand is shaking now. Stop, Ashton. She lowers the gun a little. Stop. Seeing her drop her guard, he makes his move. A blur of movement, a struggle, a shot, another. You recoil back from the edge as they ricochet around the inside of the drum, the sound deafening you. When you crawl back at the edge, Ashton is bleeding into the water. The red and the green, and Ankita is standing at the center of the drum, the severed connection in her hand. The water drips endlessly. Drip after drip after drip. You force yourself to look at the broken sleeper. There's no signs of life, of humanity. They're just another broken object among other broken objects, while all around, living things grow and thrive. And Ankita finally looks back up at you, tears in her eyes. She begins to say something that might sound like sorry, but you're already gone. Oh God! What have I done? What have I done? That probably wouldn't have happened if I'd gone alone, huh? Oh no, I'm sorry! I didn't know she was gonna straight up murder both of them! Oh no, oh no, oh no. I need a new house. I can't deal with this. Okay. Oh, I'm starving to death. Alright, but I got some scrap. Let's get some food. Oh, mushroom groves. I'm just doing the motions now. Alright. I just need one more of those, if I can. I'm risking so much right now. Okay. God. Oh. I'm doing bad. I'm doing bad now. I'm so shaken by that. I didn't know it was gonna go that bad. I shouldn't have brought her. And Keto, what have you done? Alright. Let's just get some food. And then let's finish up our unit and then go to bed. It has been... oh gosh. I shouldn't have told her to come. I just wanted the money. I guess that doesn't make it better, but... oh, poor Ashton. Poor sleeper. He did leave her for dead, though. It's a very bad situation. Alright. There we go. We have a house. Oh, we have to seal the unit. Now needs a sealing section? What do you mean? What? Okay, but this is just no scrap. I can just do that. So I could probably work on that next time. I need to get more money for all of this. I need a new thing. Oh gosh. Alright. Well, that started off happy. We helped Lem and Mina. We had a really sweet moment, and now people are dead. So, you know. Is Ankita's thing even still here? It is, but I don't know where she is. I don't know if I want to know where she is. Oh my god. I mean, I want my money still, but oh my god. Alright. Well, I may have done a bad thing, but can't take it back now, unfortunately. I really wish I could. I should have gone alone, but I thought he would kill me, and maybe he would have, but maybe he wouldn't have, and we'll never know. Next time I think we're going to work on our unit. We're gonna try and get more of those mushrooms for Emphas, and we need to make money so that we don't die terribly, because we're already flickering, and that's kind of my fault, because I kind of freaked out while trying to find mushrooms. I like to think it was like, this is gonna sound bad, but I like to imagine it was like a trauma response after witnessing the death of Sleeper and I think Ashton, that our character was just like, mushrooms, I'm just gonna go gather some mushrooms and everything will be fine, because that's basically what happened. Oh gosh, alright, but we'll see what happens with Ankita, and maybe next time, I don't know. I don't see any bars for her like I see for Ethan, so I don't know if we see her again or not. I'm still shaken by all of that. Poor Sleeper. I wonder if it was one of the ones that escaped with us, or if they were here before. I don't know. But for now, I'm gonna say that we will end here, and next time we will try and make money and do some Extreme Makeover Home Edition. But until then, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. Remember to take care of yourself, be careful when you call mercenaries, and have a good day.